I don't know about you, but sometimes I spend a little too much time on Twitter. I mean, as a journalist, it helps because it's where I spend my days looking for headlines and articles that are interesting made by other journalists. But I feel like a lot of things has changed drastically over the last several months. On Sunday, July 23rd, 2023, Twitter officially rebranded itself as X. And only a day after, signage removals began at its San Francisco headquarters. Their strategy will also change directions, from being exclusively a social media platform to becoming a super app similar to the likes of Alipay and WeChat. However, changes to this company started long before then. On October 27, 2022, Twitter and Elon Musk confirmed a deal that would allow the entrepreneur to completely take over the company. Since then, a plethora of changes have been made, including revamping the company's content moderation policy. Now, the original content moderation policies were there to make Twitter a sort of safe haven for free speech and to protect users from hate speech. But a lot of these things changed. As a result, these things that were supposed to make trust within the community of Twitter and to build confidence in the brand and in the platform were all gone. So what was next? Now, to find out more about how Twitter's changes to its content moderation policy, particularly the dissolving of the Trust and Safety Council, I spoke to Damar Juniarto, the Executive Director for the Southeast Asia Freedom of Expression Network, or SafeNet. And this is what he had to say.
And I said, it's a great loss. It's a very sad day for Twitter because it means that no one can guarantee that people will be safe when expressing themselves through this platform. Even though our part is small in Southeast Asia, but by disbanding this Trust and Safety Council is one of the indicators that Twitter has no more commitment to create a safe space.
And according to Juniato, the changes of the rebranding from Twitter to X and the change of strategies means that perhaps we can no longer rely on the platform for its previous purpose.
Now we have to be ready for this everything app. We have to ready that there will be not only just the changing of blue button or the bluebird that symbolize the old Twitter, but we have to be ready that this platform is becoming more and more commercialized for the marketplace and also for the payment system. Means that you need to understand this is just business for Elon Musk, but for all of us who use Twitter for sharing our ideas and also getting support for our cause, public cause, probably that phase is already will be no more in the future.
Juniarto's organization, SafeNet, highly relied on Twitter services to defend digital rights in Southeast Asia.
And be at the bleeding edge of music technology.
He said that all these changes would mean that users, companies, and organizations, such as his own, would have to migrate elsewhere to spread their message. But he acknowledged the difficulty in doing so.
TikTok Shop is a really new concept.
If we thought that then the alternative application like Mastodon can replace Twitter or new services from Meta like Threads can replace Twitter. I don't think that's easy because people already like what they have now in Twitter. Um, and in such a great loss, it will be a great loss for all of us who remember how the Twitter helped us to gain public support on something that we want to achieve, like for our organization, SafeNet, for instance.
In its finest hours, the platform allowed the initiation of several online movements that has translated to real-world actions, including through the hashtag #TwitterDoYourMagic. But its content moderation policy changes and its re-strategizing to X has put all of that into question. So, what does this mean for the future of the social media landscape? Are there any alternatives to Twitter that can respect our rights to free speech and protect us from hate speech? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Sati from SC and Oswald Tangolan for See Today.